Hello, this is Steve Burgess from Hypnotherapy for All. Thank you for choosing this recording. I hope you enjoy listening to it and you find the visualizations, suggestions or affirmations helpful in your quest to feel good. Now, before you play the recording, make sure you won't be disturbed for the next little while. Turn off your phone and find somewhere comfortable to sit or lay with your eyes closed. Obviously, do not play the recording whilst you're doing anything that requires concentration. For example, driving or operating machinery. If you have a history of psychiatric illness, before you listen, check with your doctor that it's okay for you to do so. Hypnosis is just a pleasant state of relaxation. So if you need to come back to full awareness or respond to anything happening around you before the recording is finished, simply count yourself up in your mind from 1 to 10 and open your eyes. When you're ready to go into trance, allow your eyes to close down over your beautiful eyes and simply take a few moments focusing on your breathing. Don't try to control your breathing in any way. Just let your mind rest on the gentle rhythm of your breath. As you do this, you may notice in a little while as you allow yourself to relax, that your breathing will slow down all by itself. But just for now, simply become aware of the gentle rising and falling of your breath. You may even like to imagine that you're just breathing away any tension or stress that may be stored in your body. Just breathing out stress and breathing in relaxation. Now please remember that this is your healing space, your time and space to begin to feel good now. So right now there's nothing you have to do, no place you have to go. So just feel good about giving yourself this time and space for you. Letting yourself simply be present now. Just come into the now. Imagine your mind becomes more focused so that you can get better now. Now I'm going to ask you to imagine a wave of relaxation flowing down through your body. As you imagine this wave, imagine muscles around your body loosening, relaxing, and letting go. So first of all, just think about muscles in your forehead and face and jaw, going loose and smooth and relaxed. And rest your eyelids. Just imagine your eyelids feeling comfortably heavy and relaxed now. Then imagine the wave of relaxation flows down into the back of your neck and shoulders. Imagine a weight being lifted off from your shoulders and you can feel calmer now and more relaxed. Just allow the wave of relaxation to move down your back, down your spine, down and down and down to the lower part of your back. And as those muscles let go, just feel your body relaxing and feel yourself perhaps drifting deeper and deeper into relaxation. Imagine the wave of relaxation flows down through your arms, from your shoulders, down through your elbows, down to your wrists. Allow your arms to feel loose, limp, and relaxed now. And then allow a wave of relaxation to flow down through your chest into your stomach, relaxing all of the muscles in your tummy, as though with every breath you take, you can just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into relaxation. And then feel all of the muscles in your legs relaxing, letting the wave of relaxation flow down through your hips, down through your thighs and knees, down through your ankles, right the way down to the tips of your toes. And just take a few moments to notice how comfortable your body is beginning to feel. And you can allow yourself to continue drifting deeper and deeper into calmness, freedom, and ease. Some parts of your body may feel heavy, some parts may feel light, and you may even lose awareness of some parts of your body. But whatever you're feeling right now is exactly as it should be. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to use your imagination, to use the power of your subconscious mind to create beneficial changes in your body. So do your best to let go of the outside world. Just let go of background sounds and noises. It may even be that whatever you hear from now on actually helps you to go deeper into relaxation now. And let my voice be a comfort to you. Just allow yourself to tune out the outside world and tune into your inner world. Firstly now, for a few moments, I'd like you to build up an image of the cancer. Don't think of it as an astrological sign of the crab or as ants or rocks or rats. It's important that you see separate individual cells, not just a blob labeled tumor. And these cancer cells should be quite small and soft, like sponges or little bits of hamburger. These cells are weak and disorganized. They're not healthy looking like your normal cells. So as you imagine the cancer cells, they're shrunken and fragile, thin walls, watery insides. Make them grey or some other light, washed out color. Now create an image of your white blood cells. The white blood cells in charge of eliminating cancer are called phagocytes. They are large, irregularly shaped cells that arise in your bone marrow and travel throughout your body in the blood vessels, lymph vessels, and lymph nodes. In a blood vessel, where there is relatively more room to float around, a phagocyte looks like a spherical globule of clear jelly with a nucleus and little specks inside. But phagocytes aren't confined to blood vessels. They can pass through the vessel walls and into the surrounding tissue. They just insert fingers into the cracks between cells. They flatten out like pancakes and they ooze right through between the cells. This means phagocytes can travel anywhere in your body. A phagocyte destroys a cancer cell by phagocytosis, flattening out and wrapping itself around the cancer cell, completely surrounding it, digesting it and spitting out the parts it has no use for. A phagocyte is like a giant free-form mouth with a stomach attached, cruising around your body looking for its next meal. There are actually many other different types of white blood cells, similar in appearance, but with different jobs to do. If you like, you can visualize different kinds of white blood cells, sentries or scouts that patrol your body looking for cancer cells, and they summon other cells then to the attack. Spotters that mark cancer cells ready for attack. Phagocyte destroyers that engulf and destroy cancer cells. Referees that call off the attack when all the cancer cells have gone. Housekeepers that clean up all the bits of cells left lying around. And rememberers, which recognize any new cancer cells that form. This means your body and your mind can continually be creating a healing process of attacking and destroying the cancer cells, even when you're not visualizing. Now, there are two types of visualization. Some visuals are aggressive and some are passive. You may enjoy both types and feel that you get the most impact from doing both types. You may just prefer aggressive instead of passive visualizations, or you may prefer passive to aggressive. Whichever is the case, whilst I'm talking about the type of imagery that you don't like, then don't visualize but simply allow your mind to relax. And you could also give yourself some affirmations at this stage, such as, "The cancer cells are weak and disorganized. My white cells are strong and powerful. I am overwhelming the cancer with the healing power of my mind. I am purging my body of all unwanted cells, flushing them away. My body is becoming healthier and stronger with each day that passes. Day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better." Or you may think of some affirmations that are good for you and right for you. The main thing to remember is that there are billions and billions of white blood cells. They are considerably bigger, stronger, and far more numerous than the cancer cells in your body. So, let's do the first visualization now. Imagine your white blood cells as a vast army swarming over the plains and filling the landscape of your body from horizon to horizon. In comparison, a tumor would look like a ragtag band of outlaws cowering in a small foxhole. This can be any type of army. It can be a modern army with modern armaments, Roman or Greek or Napoleonic, etc. Be as creative as you can be. Repeatedly imagine your white blood cells overwhelming the cancer cells, with your white blood cells being big, strong, clever, and numerous, whilst the cancer cells are small, weak, stupid, and outnumbered. See the cancer cells outfought, outnumbered, outsmarted. Their numbers start to dwindle. Cells are dying everywhere. Some of the cancer cells just give up and die before the white blood cells even get to them. Your white blood cells can get anywhere, even to the center of a large tumor. Remember that your body is mostly water, which makes up your blood, lymph, and intercellular fluid. The white blood cells can swim to the heart of any mass of cancer cells, filling it up with overwhelming healing power. Whatever images you use for the white blood cells and cancer cells, be sure to include images of the remains of dead cancer cells being carried off to your liver and kidneys to be processed and eliminated in your urine and your stools. You are literally flushing your cancer away. See the housekeeper cells sweeping and mopping and carrying away the debris in bags and buckets. Only clean, shining, healthy cells are left. I'll remain silent for a short time now whilst you do this. So now let's imagine a softer healing process taking place, a more passive visualization. In this case, visualize your white blood cells as giant sponges in your body, mopping up tumors which are custard or vanilla sauce. Or imagine your white blood cells are mopping up the custard with mops and buckets of water, and then pouring the buckets into your waste system. Just spend a few moments visualizing this now. Now imagine some more aggressive imagery. Perhaps your white blood cells are white sharks attacking small grey jellyfish, or fish eating eggs, or powerful dogs eating raw meat. Remember to imagine you are flushing the cancer away through your waste system. Here is a passive visualization. See big strong men stuffing cancer cells like dead leaves into white trash bags and hauling them off into your waste system. Try a little humor now. You can visualize cancer cells as food being chomped up by Pac-Man white blood cells. Now become one of your own white blood cells. You're big, you're tough, and you're hungry. You can gobble up cancer cells like popcorn or like pieces of fruit. They can't run or hide from you. You search them out wherever they are and destroy them. Remember to see the cancer cells outfought, outnumbered, outsmarted. Their numbers start to dwindle. Cells are dying everywhere. Some of them give up and die before the white blood cells even get to them. Spend a few moments with that visualization now. Become one of your white blood cells. And as you're doing these visualizations, remember your white blood cells can get anywhere, even to the center of a large tumor. And always make sure to include images of the remains of dead cancer cells being carried off to your liver and kidneys to be processed and eliminated in the urine and stools. Now let's do some visualization to imagine the tumor is being starved. Imagine that there is a control room somewhere in your brain or in your mind. This room contains the valves that regulate blood flow throughout your body. See the details of the pipes with all their bends and turns and branches extending throughout your body and ending up in the control room. Find this room and find a large shut-off valve that controls the flow of blood to the tumor. When you find the correct shut-off valve, notice how big it is, the color and texture of it, and what kind of wheel or handle it has to turn. Now grasp the handle or the wheel with both hands and turn it clockwise to shut the blood supply down to a trickle. Don't worry about also shutting off the flow of white blood cells. They can still get to the tumor through the lymph system and the intercellular fluid. They will still find the starving, weakened cancer cells and then find them easier to remove now that they've shut down their supply lines. Look around and shut off any smaller valves that may be supplying blood to the tumor. You may even imagine electronic controls with buttons to push and switches to turn off. See them as wired up to automatic flow controls surrounding the tumor, like automatic sprinkler systems being shut down. You can imagine reaching down into your body with tiny but immensely strong hands. Find the blood vessels that feed the tumor and squeeze them. Feel them like the warm, fat water hose that goes into the radiator of a car. As you squeeze, the hose gets smaller and smaller until it is a thin little capillary tube, smaller than a drinking straw. You can also imagine the blood vessel as a garden hose and bend it over so you form a kink and constrict the flow until it's just a trickle. Wrap strong string or wire around the shrunken or kinked vessels so they'll stay that way. And tell yourself, I am shutting off the blood supply to the tumor and starving it. The tumor is dying of starvation and the cancer is shriveling and shrinking. If you have any pain, imagine there is a valve in your brain that controls the flow of endorphins and other natural painkillers. Wander up and down the corridors of your mind. looking into different doors and cupboards until you find the right valve. Turn it on all the way and see the endorphins flowing through your body, cancelling pain messages, like water washing away dirt or ice being melted by warm water. You can even go to the control room in your mind and see a knob, like a volume knob on a radio which is turned up too high. Turn the knob down slowly, seeing the numbers on the dial going down, like you're turning down a radio. Or put the pain inside a small, strong metal box. Shut the box and lock it, and put it in another box and lock it. Put it in a locked, sealed room or a cupboard, and then put the key somewhere safe, where you can always find it in the future if you need it. Visualize whatever medical or health treatment you are receiving or are about to receive. Regularly picture your treatments as very, very powerful. See them as having the desired effect and acting as allies to your natural healing process. Now see yourself completely well in the future. Run a movie in your mind of how you want to be. Imagine a miracle has occurred and see yourself in a variety of situations, at home, out socially, etc. And be aware of how good this feels. Get a strong sense of how good this feels when you are completely well. And now see yourself setting and achieving your future goals. Perhaps you can become aware of some goals that you know you would like to achieve. And tell yourself, I intend to live. I aim to prosper. Now open your heart and send love to the part or parts of your body which contain the cancer. Imagine bathing that part or those parts of your body in a soft, healing, light energy in the form of a colour that soothes its way around that part or those parts of your body. As you do this, feel love flowing through and around as that coloured healing energy nurtures and heals. finally, send yourself a message of love and appreciation. Remind yourself that you are what you were created to be, a beautiful, perfect human being. And you have every right to live freely and to live with joy and health in your life. Open your heart to yourself, knowing that you are worthy of love. And if you feel any emotions as you do this, just let the emotions come through. It's okay to feel emotions. Now, in a few moments, it will be time to slowly start coming back to full awareness. Back to today, tomorrow, and all the other good days just around the corner. You can do these visualizations yourself at any time during the day or during the night, just by closing your eyes, relaxing a little, and then redoing the visualizations. And of course, the more you play this recording, the more your subconscious mind is being programmed by the visualizations and the positive messages it's receiving. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to count up to 10, but if you'd like to carry on relaxing or even just drift off now into refreshing sleep, then please turn off this recording now. So let yourself come back little by little with each number now, as I'm counting up from 1, gently coming up to 2, and slowly coming back up to 3, and just feeling your body coming a little more alert now. Gently up to 4, slowly coming back up to 5, with each number just coming back more and more to full awareness. Gently up to 6, you may just like to start gently moving some parts of your body or stretching in a little way. All the way up to 7, perhaps taking some nice, slow, gentle, deep breaths. All the way up to 8, right the way back to 9. And then all the way back on number 10, come all the way back to full awareness. Open your eyes, have a good stretch. Let my voice go with you and feel good now.